Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into Coach Ricky Richards' gym on the campus of Grundy County High School, where tonight the Yellow Jackets and Lady Yellow Jackets will play host to South Pittsburg High School. First game of the night, Lady Jackets taking on the Lady Pirates. Grundy County comes into the matchup 9-6 on the season. Not a conference game tonight, but they're 2-0 in district play. Meanwhile, South Pittsburg an even 4-4, a 1-2 record in district action. They're going through the starting lineups on the floor, so we'll go through the starting lineups on the paper as well. First, the starting five for South Pittsburg. Head coach there is Kelby Farrell. Starters for them, number 3, Jaylee Johnson, along with number 10, Madison Hawkins. Number 11 is Malia Davis. Number 23 is Ariana Robinson. And number 20 is Autumn White. Meanwhile, for Grundy County, coached by Brittany Woodley, senior number 11, Gracie Panner, the point guard, gets the start in the 1 position. Freshman Joy Livesey, she wears number 12. Callie Parson, wearing number 20, a junior, will be in the 5. Tori Lane wears number 31. She'll be a shooting guard. And then getting the 5th starting spot is the senior number 23, Elise Reimer. Reimer, who had been sick early last week, back in action this week. Grundy County wearing their white home uniforms, trimmed in purple, letters in purple, numbers in gold. Meanwhile, South Pittsburg, who controls the tip, wears their visiting black, trimmed in orange and white, with orange numbers and letters trimmed in white. And a ball out of bounds, failed shot under the South Pittsburg basket, and the Pirates will get it right back. Tyler Brown alongside Kyla Kilgore. Kyla just ran through the starting lineups on the video board.
Yes, I did.
And the referees will instead take the basketball away from South Pittsburg and say it's Grundy County basketball. So the Yellow Jackets will have the rock for the first time tonight. We'll bring it down court. Lane goes into the corner to Joy Livesey. Livesey drives the baseline, passes it off to the near side corner. 3 missed from Elise Reimer. Rebound offensive goes to Livesey, and a ball out of bounds. That one off the foot of Ariana Robinson, so it'll be Jackets basketball once again. Lady Jackets and South Pittsburg have met once earlier this season, as Livesey's shot misses and is rebounded by the defense. Hawkins pulls it down. Shot attempt from South Pittsburg, and a foul coming. It was Johnson, shot and the miss. And the foul for Grundy County will be against number 20, Parson. That'll be her first foul and team's first. First free throw on its way, and that one good. Second free throw misses. Defensive rebound, and Elise Reimer is who comes away with the basket. Yellow Jackets leading 2-1, and now on the inbound, Jackets with a steal and a foul. And it'll be against Sequatchie, or South Pittsburgh's number 10, Hawkins. So Hawkins with the foul, and going to the line is Joy Livesey for 2. Livesey misses the first and the second as well. A whistle on a ball out of bounds. And South Pittsburg will get the ball right back. Stolen away
by Tori Lane.
And Tori Lane gives to Gracie Panter for 2. Thank you for the assist. Ball on the ground, South Pittsburg corrals it. Having a little issue with our video board. We'll take a look at that during the timeout. We'll try to get that fixed. 4-1, Lady Jackets lead in the first quarter, 6:19 to go in the opening set. Pass into the paint to Livesey, and Livesey's going to be fouled, and it was Robinson, Ariana Robinson, that gets a hand on her. So Livesey headed to the line for 2 more. She's 0 of 2 from the free throw line so far. And third time's a charm, she'll hit that one. Checking into the game for South Pittsburg will be number 25, Aria McKay. Second free throw attempt from Livesey. That one rims in and out, and rebound goes to the defense. Grundy County leads 5-1, 6:12 to go in the first quarter. Feed down low, and a tie-up for the basketball. Livesey has her arms wrapped around it along with Jaylee Johnson. And the possession arrow goes right back to South Pittsburg. Looking to inbound in the paint. They do get it in before the 5 seconds. Ball bounced into the paint again. They go down low to the 5. Shot is good, and she draws a foul. Robinson gets the bucket. And the foul will be against number 12, Livesey. That'll be her first foul, team second. And to shoot the extra point is Ariana Robinson, or Adriana Robinson, I should say. And Robinson's shot's good. She's got 3. 5-4, Grundy County, 5:51 to go in the first quarter. Top of the key, Tory Lane. Elbow. Joy Livesey, shot no good, an air ball snagged by Robinson, and she'll bring it down court. Tries to send it ahead, it's picked off. Lane down low to Panter. Panter's layup no good. Offensive board Livesey. Livesey shoots over everything, and the rebound goes to Parson. Top of the key, Reimer. We'll reset the offense. Now they go inside, paint, Parson, layup no good, gets her own rebound, passes it out to the corner, Livesey. Livesey takes a couple of steps in, and a whistle, and it'll be against South Pittsburg. As Livesey ran by Hawkins, she put a hand in, and she's whistled for it. That's her second foul. So Reimer will inbound under her own basket, 5-4, 5:17 to go in the first. Yellow Jackets with a lead. Panter pumps up a 3, hits it, and gets fouled as she lands right in Charlotte McGuire's lap. Malia Davis called for the foul. 3 from Panter will head to the line to try to make it a 4-point play. And she does. Shout out to Miss McGuire, who was a longtime English teacher here at Grundy County High School, here to watch the game tonight, sitting on the front row. The aunt of Nick and Justin Bryant. 5:08 to go in the first quarter. 9-4, Lady Jackets leading South Pittsburg. 3 from Parson this time. That one's no good. Rebound goes to Tory Lane. Gracie Panter takes it into the paint, puts up a floater, no good. She's going to get a hand on the rebound, but it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be South Pittsburg basketball. And traveling called against the Pirates. Malia Davis got the inbound, turned to run, and took steps. So turnover, Reimer again under her own basket to inbound. 9-4, Lady Jackets leading. Parson dumps it off down low. Reimer shot off the iron, no good. Rebound goes to the Pirates. They'll push it ahead to Johnson. Johnson takes it herself into the paint, goes in for a layup, misses, rebound. Snagged by Tory Lane. Corner, Elise Reimer, a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Panter. She grabs the rebound, no one around her, and puts it back for 2. Gracie with 8 points on the night already out of the 11 that Grundy has scored. Pirates now into the paint. They've got Callie Parson to beat, and she's a tough one to do that against. She knocks the ball away, and then is going to be fouled. Jaylee Johnson, who was not happy with missing that easy layup, commits the foul, a little too aggressive under the basket. And with 5 team fouls, Parson will head to the line for 2. 11-4. Lady Jackets leading the Lady Pirates. 4:15 to go in the first quarter. The first game of the season between these two teams, Lady Jackets blew out the Pirates 75-28. That was back on December 19th in South Pittsburg. Parson will miss the first. Autumn White checks back into the game for South Pittsburg. Parson's second free throw. In the air and no good. Battle for the rebound. Reimer gets her hand on it. Gracie Panther crashing, can't get to it as well. Picked off at midcourt by Parson. Wide open, gives it to Gracie Panther, and she puts in the finger roll. Now the Jackets pressuring, stolen away by Parson. Parson misses the layup. Going for the rebound is Gracie Panther, and she's going to get wrapped up in the fight for the rebound. It was with Autumn White, who is going for the rebound as well. And Panther commits the foul. Callie Parson off the court and headed to the locker room, jogging her way over to the door. Livesey back into the game. Yellow Jackets bring pressure again, double team. Lady Pirates able to get it across midcourt. They give it to Melanie Robinson, and Robinson's going to lose the dribble. Yellow Jackets will pick it off. Tori Lane with the basketball, guarding her closely Johnson in the paint, and now she will give way, and Elise Reimer will bring it down. Down low, unguarded, Joy Livesey puts it in on a good feed from Tori Lane. Livesey's second and third points on the night. And full court pressure continues. Ball out of bounds. Pirates will have the basketball back. 3:17 going the first. Yellow Jackets leading the Pirates 15-4. Gracie Panther this time on an interception. Takes it all the way to the basket herself, and that one's good. 12 points for Panther in the opening period. 3:04 to go. Panther again gets the basketball. In the corner, Reimer will dribble it out. Three-pointer is knocked away. Shot no good from Rogers. Pirates come away with the basketball, and they pressure Johnson. Johnson throws it wildly, and it goes out of bounds. She was aiming for Adriana Robinson near the South Pittsburg bench, and it was way out of her reach. And with that, South Pittsburg is going to call a timeout. 17-4 to go in the first. Lady Jackets leading, 2:40 left to play. We go back to action. Ricky Richards Gym, Grundy County High School. 2:40 to play in the first. Yellow Jackets leading the Pirates 17-4. And Gracie Panther will inbound right in front of the announcer's booth here near the South Pittsburg bench. And a little delay of game. The referee was double checking on a South Pittsburg sub before we go back to action, and now we do. Panther to Reimer. Reimer back to Panther, and they play catch for a couple of passes. Now they'll give it to Tori Lane, and Lane's going to take it to the house herself and get fouled. Lane's first 2 points of the night. She's been all over the place, but the first time she's found the bottom of the bucket. And Malia Davis, the South Pittsburg Pirate, picks up her second foul. So Lane to the line to shoot the freebie, and that's good. A whistle, and into the game is Callie Parson. Elise Reimer is out of the game. So you're 5 on the court for Grundy County with 2:32 to go in the first. Mary Davidson fresh into the game along with Joy Livesey, Parson and Panter, and Tori Reimer. Another ball stolen away. They'll give it to Joy Livesey, and Livesey will score it. Livesey with 5 tonight. Again, trying to break the press. It's going to be Gracie Panter who knocks that ball away, and Panter's going to get the bucket and the foul. She's getting abused tonight. Johnson commits the foul, her second of the night. And Panter's shot is good. Panter 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And she gives chase on that one, doesn't get her hand on it though, and the Pirates are going to be able to get it across midcourt. 24-4, 2:10 to go in the first quarter. They'll give down low to Johnson. Johnson not in the paint, though, takes a shot and misses. Rebound goes to Panter. Panter goes over top, 3-on-1. Shot from Lane is no good. Rebound Livesey, and she'll put it back for 2. Livesey has been right place at the right time all night tonight. 7 points for her, 3 baskets. And Callie Parson in defense of Johnson. Johnson, no foul, misses the basket. And Parson's going to steal the ball away. They'll give to Panter. Panter dumps it off to Mary Davidson. Davidson misses the shot. Rebound goes to South Pittsburg. And now Grundy County will take the pressure off and allow South Pittsburg to get across midcourt again. 2 up in the air from the elbow, and that one's good. That was Madison Hawkins, just the second. Just the second field goal of the night for South Pittsburg. Their other 2 points have come from the free throw line. Livesey, a floater, goes after her own rebound. Parson gets the loose basketball. They'll send it out to Tori Lane, top of the key. And now a 2 from Parson will miss. She gets her own rebound again, takes it into the paint. Floater no good. And finally coming away with it is Adriana Robinson. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Panter knocks one out of the way. And a horn will send Abby Tate into the game. First time tonight that Tate has entered, along with Addison Schrum, who wears number 14. 26-6, 33 seconds to go in the opening period. And this game has become very slow and go. As a whistle, we'll get Joy Livesey for her second foul. And to shoot 2 is Jaylee Johnson, who's been to the line once tonight and is 1 of 2. This is her second trip, and she's going to miss the first one too strong. Back into the game, Gracie Rogers. And to get the shooter for South Pittsburg will be Cadence Farrell, who wears number 5. She'll check in after the shot. Free throw no good, so no horn. She'll have to wait a little longer. Ahead to Mary Davidson. Davidson to Abby Tate. Tate into the paint, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound will go to Rogers. And the ball will be tipped out of bounds, and it's off the Yellow Jackets. South Pittsburg will get the basketball with 15.6 to go in the first period, 26-6. And South Pittsburg already playing defeated. And a ball out of bounds. And instead, not the ball out of bounds, but the player out of bounds as she went toward the far sideline. Stepping out was McKinney, and so the Yellow Jackets get it across court. 3 from Davidson. That one's an air ball, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Abby Tate. And coming away with the basketball is Robinson. Jump ball will go to the Lady Jackets. 8.8 to go in the first, 26-6. Inbound to Parson. 6 seconds to go. Davidson over to Abby Tate, now to Parson. Parson's going to take a 3 from the right elbow, and she's going to hit it. Parson ends the first period with her first basket of the game, and that's 1 quarter in the books. Grundy County leads South Pittsburg 29-6. We'll be right back here on Yellow Jacket Media. Back at Ricky Richards Gym, Grundy County leading South Pittsburg 29-6 as we begin the second period. Big first period for Yellow Jacket starter Gracie Panner. She scored 15. Joy Livesey, the freshman, had 7. After that, it was 3-3-2, Parson, Lane, and Reimer in that order. And now a 3 coming from Elise Reimer. Her first triple of the night. And just the third of the game for the Grundy County Yellow Jackets. South Pittsburg being pressured, sends a pass ahead, and it's stolen away. Reimer with the basketball gives to Tori Lane, and I can't imagine we'll be seeing these 5 on the court for much longer. Parson, a jumper just inside the three-point line. Parson now with 5 points on the night. Parson knocks the ball away, takes it to the bucket herself. She's got 2 more. And just like that, in the first 7 minutes of the game, Parson had 0 points. And here in the last 2 minutes, she's got 7. And she knocks another ball away here. South Pittsburg the last to touch it. And so the Yellow Jackets will inbound on their own end once again. To Parson. Left elbow out to Tori Lane. Gracie Rogers. Back to Lane, top of the key. Gracie Panter. Looking to the right side, they'll give to Gracie Rogers, and Rogers will put up for 2. Close to a 3. Just on the line, 38-6. 6:30 to go in the first half. The ball knocked away by Grundy County once again. Gracie Panter into the paint, tries to go coast to coast, has it knocked away. They'll kick it out, and a 3 misses from Reimer. Rebound as they fall to the ground. Tori Lane wrestles for the basketball with Ariana McKinney, and the jump ball will go to Grundy County. Three from Panter, no good. And another race for the rebound. Lady Yellow Jackets get another offensive board. Parson steps into the lane and is going to be fouled. It's Cadence Farrell, who wears number 5, called for the foul. That's her first, and now Kayla Garza for Grundy County. Number 35 checks into the game, the senior. Elise Reimer to toss it in. 3 from Garza, good from the right side. Garza comes in and makes an immediate impact. 41-6, 5:45 to go in the first half. And aside from a couple of South Pittsburg coaches and the Grundy County cheerleaders, you'd think everyone here was watching an opera. Foul whistle against Grundy County. It's number 20, Callie Parson, who picks up her second foul. To feel like it's just been deflated. As bad as the game has gotten, 41-6, not even the Grundy fans are cheering when Grundy makes a basket. Very low energy as Grundy County steals another pass away.
I know I'm personally very surprised that the boys team isn't up and cheering. In the student section, they're all seated and quiet.
Another three-pointer from Kayla Garza. She's got 6 in just a minute of play. And a referee's timeout. Tying her shoe was Cadence Farrell. And now Mary Davidson will take advantage of the timeout. And she will replace Gracie Panter. Elise Reimer and Callie Parson, your only 2 starters remaining on the court. Gracie Rogers, Mary Davidson, and Kayla Garza, the other 3 out there. 44-6, 5 minutes to go in the first half. And a pass will get away from South Pittsburg. No pressure at all there. Malia Davis just had it go off her fingertip and out of the corner. Callie Parson into the paint, puts up a shot. That one misses. And on the rebound, it goes out of bounds. Johnson was in there trying to get to it, and I think Mary Davidson might have got a hand on it. South Pittsburg inbounds 44-6 with 4:40 to go in the first half, that is. Ball stolen away by Callie Parson, and they'll give to Kayla Garza. Three from the left side, Elise Reimer missed. Rebound, Davidson. Davidson tries to go inside to Lane, and Lane can't keep a handle on the ball. And it'll be stolen away by Robinson. Robinson on the give to McKinney. McKinney kicks it to the corner. A three, no good from Malia Davis. Rebound, Davidson. Yeah, you mentioned the boys basketball team setting up in the student section tonight, and many of them enjoying a bag of popcorn as they watch.
It's so calm up there. Riley Kilgore took a yawn.
And Kayla Garza, meanwhile, continues to stay on fire. She's taken 3 shots tonight, and all 3 from long range have fallen. She's got 9 points. South Pittsburg misses on a corner 3. Fight for the rebound. Lady Jackets come away with it. They'll give away to Callie Parson. Parson jumper good. 9 points for Parson after scoring just 3 in the first period. And the 3 that she shot at the end of the third was right at the buzzer. So she went nearly a full 8 minutes without getting a bucket. South Pittsburg fighting for a basket in the paint. The shot misses. Rebound will be picked up by South Pittsburg once again. Grabbing her own rebound and scoring is Adriana Robinson, and she's going to be on the receiving end of a foul. It was 23, Elise Reimer, who committed the foul, her first. And now mass substitutions for Grundy County. Addie Schrum back into the game along with Drew Cook. Ava Anderson is in there wearing number 52.
Ellie Foster and Abby Tate.
So Abby Tate checks back in. And then Ellie is out there wearing number 22. The free throw from Robinson misses. Grundy County takes it down the court and comes up empty. 2:28 to go in the first half, 49-8. Lady Jackets leading the Lady Pirates from South Pittsburg. There's a 3 from the far side, but it misses, and Drew Cook's going to come away with a rebound. Addie Schrum has a ball go over her head and out of bounds as she reaches up for it, so South Pittsburg will get the ball back. They have a 35 that just checked into the game that wasn't on my book. It's Ava Wilson, who wears number 35 for South Pittsburg. She enters the game. An offensive foul called against South Pittsburg. Get the ball right back to Grundy, and all of a sudden I'm tongue-tied. 49-8, minute 43 to go in the first half. Down low to Drew Cook. Ellie Foster takes a jumper and misses, and South Pittsburg will come away with the rebound. They'll take it into the corner and decide to send it back out the top of the key. Robinson with the basketball, sends it over to the left side. Farrell back to Robinson, top of the key, misses the 3. Ava Anderson going after a rebound. Ellie Foster's who finally chases it down and gives it off to Abby Tate. Tate will get it across the timeline and get back to Foster. Foster running the point. Addie Schrum now on the left side. Looking inside to Cook. They give it down low to Cook, and Cook's going to lose a handle on the basketball. South Pittsburg will come away with it. Less than a minute to play. 49-8 your score. Lady Jackets leading South Pittsburg. South Pittsburg layup no good, and Addie Schrum wearing her pink shoes will bring it down toward the student section. She puts up a shot and has it miss. Robinson, a good shot, a good block rather on the shot, and Robinson comes away with a rebound. Schrum will commit a foul on Robinson. Robinson was standing under the basket with the ball, and Schrum called for reaching in. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Yellow Jackets leading 49-8. Driving baseline. Reverse, no good. Drew Cook comes away with the rebound. 19 seconds to play. Abby Tate running point now. Foster on the left wing. Schrum in the near corner goes out of bounds. South Pittsburg last to touch it off the hands of Farrell. 7.6 seconds. They inbound to Cook. Abby Tate, 4 seconds, dribbles into the corner and loses it out of bounds. 1.5 seconds to go in the opening half. 49-8, Lady Jackets lead. South Pittsburg will roll it in. It'll get to midcourt. Defended by Abby Tate. The three is off and falls way short of the goal. 16 minutes into the contest. We're at halftime. Lady Jackets lead South Pittsburg 49-8. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the second half of action here on Yellow Jacket Media. Back on Yellow Jacket Media. 2:25 to go before we get started in the second half tonight. Grundy County leading South Pittsburg 50-8. Halftime of the girls' game. And, of course, about 15 minutes following girls' action, we'll have the guys' game for you tonight. Grundy County and South Pittsburg, the boys. Their rematch from back on December 19th, where the Jackets fell 48-36 to the Pirates. Head coach down there in South Pittsburgh's Cody Henniger, the former Jasper standout from Marion County. He went on to play Division I basketball at UNC Greensboro and then transferred to Carson Newman. So he was a guy that played at the same time that Coach Kevin Butner did. Those two played against each other a long time growing up, and then, of course, into high school as well. Some good battles between the Yellow Jackets and Henniger's Warriors back then. And so someone that I've been able to keep in touch with for a long time. Always good to see him back on the mountain. In this girls' game, things going south very quickly for South Pittsburg. They trailed 29-6 in the first quarter, and like I was telling Kyla in that one, it seemed like your fans were watching a play or an opera. I mean, the energy
I agree.
in Ricky Richards' gym had just dissipated.
There's like no students cheering. Student section is silent. There's the cheerleaders, and then there's, I would say, a good bit of parents.
Yeah.
But nothing from students, from what I can see and what I've heard.
Yeah, the student section not filled up yet. The parents section, a good group in those first two sets of bleachers, and then South Pittsburg didn't travel too well tonight. Actually, a lot of Grundy fans sitting in the South Pittsburg section along with some kids. 29-6. Yellow Jackets led at the end of the first period. They tacked on 20 more in the second. Meanwhile, South Pittsburg only managed one field goal in the second period, scoring 2 points the entire 8 minutes. So your halftime score 50-8, as they must have gone back and added a 3, because it was 49-8. And so we'll have to get some clarity on that here in just a few minutes to see where we got the extra point from. Grundy County scoring so far, Gracie Panter leads the team with 15. After that, it's Callie Parson with 9 and Callie Garza with 9. Garza came in and went 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. As we go right back to action, and Tori Lane is going to pick apart the first play that she sees and take it to the house for 2, and she's got 5 points. After that, Elise Reimer has 5, and then Rogers has 2. The ball out of bounds. And they're going to run the clock, is what the referees signal to the score table. And so mercy rule in effect here in the second half, 52-8 your score. As Marion takes a 3, and that one goes off the iron and over the backboard. Shot from Hawkins misses. 52-8, 7:16 to go in the third quarter. And Kyla, she is checking on where that extra point came from. 52-8, Grundy County leading 52-8 with 6:51 to go in the third quarter. South Pittsburg takes the ball into the paint, and scoring that one is Adriana Robinson. Well, Kyla, it doesn't look like you got much of an answer out of that.
Honestly, not really. They thought I was somebody else, and they're like, oh, you can't be down here, you can't be at the score table. And I was like, oh, and I was like, I'm sorry. Mr. Brown said it should be 51, or I guess now.
Well, the score at halftime was 49.
Yeah, and then when we came back, it was 50.
Yeah.
And so I went down there when the score was, I think it was 51. I was like, oh, it should be 50. And they're like, no, it's 51. I was like, all right, I'm not going to argue. I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, in the time that we've discussed that, we've had 3 Lady Jackets fouls called.
Wow. Wow.
1 against Gracie Panner. Make it 2 now as the 3rd foul goes against her as well. And then you had Tori Lane rung up for a foul. So she's getting, the Lady Jackets have, in the past 30 seconds, committed 3 fouls.
Wow.
And South Pittsburg going to get their first basket of this period. It's Jaylee Johnson who adds her total. She has 3 tonight. 54-12, 5:17 to go as the clock rolls.
I also find it funny that the principal or vice principal, somebody I've talked to quite a few times, thought I was somebody else instead of a student.
Callie Parson with the basket.
Big ouch.
4:50 to go in the game, 56-12 your score. And a bucket good for Adriana Robinson. Robinson, 9 points tonight. Team leader so far. Panner will drive the baseline and send up a floater, and that one's good. 4:20 to go in the 3rd period of this contest. And I'll be anxious to see how much longer the Lady Jackets starters stay in this game. All 5 on the floor right now. Panter brings it down court after a stolen ball. And Panter goes coast to coast for 2. And a timeout is called. And it'll be a 30-second coach's timeout, and that will be what will give us our 5-man switch. And while they're doing that, we'll take a quick break and be right back here on Yellow Jacket Media. Back we go to action, and Mary Davidson is going to fire up a 3, good for the Lady Jackets. Davidson's first bucket of the night, and it's 62-14, Lady Jackets leading South Pittsburg. And it was 30 is what it should have been in the first period. And so instead of 29, it was 30. And what had happened was we had missed a free throw. And it didn't go onto the scoreboard. And so they got off at some point during the first. And so it is indeed 30. And I didn't have the free throw marked either. And so 30 points in the first, 20 in the second. So it was indeed 50 at halftime for Grundy County.
I see.
And 30 at the end of the first. And so that's where we had the confusion, and that's where they added that extra point.
That we didn't notice.
But South Pittsburgh's book had it, their book had it. The scoreboard missed it, and I missed it.
Oh.
And so we're batting 500 tonight. (62-14), 2:04 to go in the third period. Yellow Jackets leading the Pirates. A 3 misses from South Pittsburg. It'll be rebounded by Johnson. Johnson is going to lose the basketball momentarily before sending it out to the top of the key, Robinson. Robinson pulls down a 3, instead takes it to the paint. Shot misses, no good. Rebound, Mary Davidson, and Addie Schrum will bring it down the court. Schrum takes it into the corner. Now they'll drive baseline, kicked out to Kayla Garza. Garza doesn't take a shot this time. Instead, it's Abby Tate with a three. Oh, and it misses. No good. That one looked like it was good and went in and out. 1:20 to go in the third. South Pitt fires up a three and misses. Farrell going from very long range on that one. A feed down low. Gracie Rogers puts it up and misses. Rebound Addie Schrum, the offensive board. Schrum dribbles it out and shoots a jumper. That one no good as well. Rebound, put back, no good from the Jackets. South Pittsburg will get the defensive board this time around, and Addie Schrum's going to come out from behind Jaylee Johnson and knock the ball away. Clock continues to roll, 43 seconds to go.
Checking in for the Pirates, number 25, Mariah McKinney.
Third quarter closing quickly. Running clock here in the second half. Three from Schrum. That one misses. Rebound Robinson. .16 seconds. South Pittsburg with the basketball. Johnson looks to take a shot from the free throw line, pulls it down, goes inside, and gets the bucket. 5 points on the night for Johnson. Jackets are going to be called for traveling. We'll turn over the basketball, and that'll do it for the third quarter. 62-16 your score. As we head to the final period, we'll have another running clock when we come back here on Yellow Jacket Media. We go back to action, fourth quarter at Ricky Richards Gym. Kayla Garza from the corner, a three, and she can't believe it. She is 4 of 4 from beyond the arc tonight. She's got 12 points, and Grundy County leads 65-16. A running clock as we begin the fourth.
During our short break, our cheerleaders came out. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, that's right. A three from Malia Davis.
Sorry. Our cheerleaders came out and tried to hype up the crowd, and it was just crickets. Oh, my goodness. They did their signature, "Are you proud to be a Jacket?" cheer. Clearly, people aren't proud to be a Jacket tonight. It is silence.
Abby Tate gets one to roll in. Her first bucket of the night. I can guarantee you the boys' game will be extremely lively.
Yeah. I agree.
7 minutes to go. That last quarter, the best scoring quarter for South Pittsburg and probably the most competitive score that we have seen tonight. 12-8. Lady Jackets outscored South Pittsburg in the last 8 minutes. As Ava Anderson takes a shot and misses. 67-19, Lady Jackets on top with 6.5 minutes to go in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds, and that one just thrown away, and it'll be Jackets basketball in front of the home bench. Or correction, the home fans. Gracie Panner added 4 points in that quarter. So she finishes the night with 19, and I highly doubt she'll see the hardwood the rest of the night along with the other starting five. Three from Ellie Foster. That one high arching, but no good. 9 points for Joy Livesey, 11 points for Parson, 5 for Tory Lane. Right now, 2 for Rogers. 3 from South Pittsburg goes up and misses. 5 from Elise Reimer. Davidson, 2 points tonight. And like we mentioned, Kayla Garza with 12. And then Abby Tate has 2, scoring that basket here just a few seconds ago. 5:30 to play in the game. 67-19, Lady Jackets leading South Pittsburg. Pull up from Johnson, misses. Drew Cook on the rebound. Abby Tate's going to take the ball. And Tate is going to be fouled from behind by Robinson. Yeah, not a shooting foul. The Lady Jackets, they're going to call it intentional. They're going to send the Pirates back behind the half-court line.
What I saw is that under, I think it's their basket, Abby Tate grabbed the ball. One player started talking a little aggressive.
Yeah, I saw that conversation with Drew Cook.
Yes, yes.
And then Abby got fouled pretty hard, and so they will.
I agree that it might be intentional.
Yep, so they give her 2 free throws with nobody around her. She hits 1 of 2, so she's got 3 points tonight. 67-19, and can't say I blame South Pittsburg for being a little frustrated in this one.
Oh, yeah.
4:30 to go in the game. A ball out of bounds, and South Pittsburg will get the ball back under the Jackets basket. And Robinson fighting hard against Ava Anderson down low. It'll be picked off by Kayla Garza. Garza ahead to a wide open Abby Shrum, and Shrum's going to put it in. First points of the night for Shrum. And a whistle. It'll be Grundy County's 52. That's Ava Anderson who is called for the foul. 4 subs for South Pittsburg. Bella Rice checks into the game. Melanie Robinson, wearing number 22, goes in. Ava Wilson back into the game as well, as the rebound goes to Mary Davidson. First time into the game tonight. Along with Rice is number 22, Melanie Robinson. Garza takes a 3. Oh, she misses that one. There goes the perfect streak for her. Garza had hit 4 threes in a row before that one. And now Ellie Foster takes a 3, and that one bounces high in the air off the iron, no good, and a rebound. South Pittsburg, that they're going to say she traveled when she fell to the floor. And so a turnover goes right back to Grundy County. Davidson inbound. Shrum looks at a 3, decides not to take it. Instead, they go to Ellie Foster again, and Foster misses. 2:40 to go in the contest. Garza in defense there, almost knocked the ball away. And now driving inside, trying to get to it. The basket is 25, Ariana McKinney, and now she'll lose the basketball. Shrum ahead to Mary Davidson.
Oh, gosh.
And yeesh. A ball out of bounds, no whistle, bodies flying all over the court. Abby Tate back into the game. Ellie Foster out. And it'll be South Pittsburg basketball. Inbounding will be Melanie Robinson. And she'll give ahead to Aria McKinney. McKinney, top of the key, sends it over to the right elbow. And a 3-pointer good from Bella Rice. Rice's first basket of the night. 69-22, $1:48 to go. Ava Anderson down low, out to Shrum. Shrum will go to the basket and get fouled. Fouls against 35, Ava Wilson. And Shrum will shoot 2. They stop the clock for the free throws. Shrum's first will fall through good. Second shot on its way. That one kicks off the right iron and out. 70-22. Lady Jackets on top of South Pittsburg. A minute 22 to go in the game. Following this one, we'll take about a 15-minute break, and then it'll be time for boys basketball action. Shrum is going to come away with a loose basketball. Abby Tate on the left elbow. They'll go inside to Davidson. Davidson now to Ava Anderson. They'll send it back out. Shrum wide open at the back door. She's going to be fouled on the shot. Misses the shot. And it'll be Ava Wilson whistle for the foul, her second.
Foul number 35, Ava Wilson. To the line, number 14, Addison Shrum.
70-22. Lady Jackets leading South Pittsburg as Shrum heads to the line. Shot from Shrum, no good. Turnaround jumper missed from South Pittsburg. They'll go down low to Shrum, and Shrum puts another 2 through. 26 seconds to go, 72-22, Grundy County leading South Pittsburg. Another South Pittsburg 3, that one misses. Davidson keeps it in bounds, gives it right back to the Pirates though. Pirates a shot and a miss. Ava Anderson on a steal. Stolen right back from South Pittsburg, and another 3, that one off the backboards. 1 second to go, Kayla Garza on the rebound, and that will do it. Your final score, Grundy County defeats South Pittsburg 72-22 in the girls contest. And then we'll be right back here in just about 15 minutes for the start of the boys game here on Yellow Jacket Media.
All right.
stand by. 1.5 minutes to game time, 1 minute. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Coach Ricky Richards' gym here in Grundy County High School. Game 2 of tonight's high school basketball action. Grundy County boys set to take on the South Pittsburg boys, the Yellow Jackets and the Pirates. Game 2 of this 2-game series on the season. Grundy County lost the first one. That was back on December 19th at South Pittsburg. The Pirates besting the Yellow Jackets 48-36. Tyler Brown will be joined here in just a minute by David Lanier. And we are set to go through the lineups. The PA announcer, Justin Lusk, filling in for Billy Smith tonight, is going to go through the starters, and we will do the same thing here on paper. Dayon Cooper wears number 2. He'll start in the 1 for Coach Cody Henniger. The Pirates 5-3, 1-0 on the season. J.R. Hardrick, who wears number 3, he'll be at the 5. And in football, he is a commitment to Clemson University. Number 5 is Brandon Goldsmith. Number 30 is Alex Phillips. And number 10 is Nikolai Burton. And those are your starting 5 for Coach Cody Henniger. The South Pittsburg Pirates 5-3 on the season. As David Lanier joins me, we'll go through the starting lineup for Grundy County. Head coach Kevin Butner, the Yellow Jackets on the season 10-7. They have lost 2 games in a row, looking to break a 2-game skid. Starting lineup for them, Warren Langley, who will be the shooting guard at the 2 spot. Carson McGuirk, the 3. Point guard tonight will be number 5, A.J. Frisbee. And then the 4 will be Jeter Ruling, who wears number 12. And your 5 at the center will be Gus Williams. And so they go through the starting lineups for the Yellow Jackets as they turn the lights off. Yellow Jackets will be in their home white uniforms tonight, trimmed in purple and gold. The numbers on the back in purple, outlined in gold. And on the front, the chest, it says Grundy. Purple letters and numbers stroked in gold as well. Meanwhile, South Pittsburg, across their chest, on their black uniforms in orange, it says the Pit. Numbers on the front and back, orange, outlined in white. And their jersey and shorts trimmed in orange and white as well.
Starting at point guard, number 20,
Warren Langley enters the court, and our guest PA announcer tonight, Justin Lusk, the president of the Football Booster Club and the president of the Baseball Booster Club, getting a little energized at the score table as they turn the lights on, and we are just about set to begin.
When did Coach Butner get back?
Coach Butner just arrived a few minutes before game time. Coach Butner, who had been out of school a couple of days this week, had some family medical issues that he's been dealing with. Got here just in time for tonight's game, so glad to see him here tonight. And just like that on the tip, they're going to say that South Pittsburg crossed the midcourt line, and they're going to give Grundy County the ball to start the game. A.J. Frisbee tries to take it into the paint, and he's going to be fouled automatically. It'll be Brandon Goldsmith who receives the whistle. And now a ball out of bounds. Jeter Ruling trying to go into the corner to Langley. And South Pittsburg will get the ball. Gus Williams, who is 6'7", standing side to side with Hardrick, both the same size.
You know, 6'7" might be the perfect height.
Didn't even think about it. 0-0-7-23. Reads the clock. And a hold against number 5, Goldsmith.
South Pitt is racking up a lot of fouls.
Second foul in less than a minute. A 3 from Carson McGuirk is good. And McGuirk will put the Jackets on the board first. South Pittsburg tries to take it into the paint, and a shot open over Gus Williams, scored by Goldsmith. Goldsmith first points of the night for South Pittsburg. Langley will give to A.J. Frisbee, who will run the point. Frisbee at the free throw line sends it back out to Langley. And Langley trying to go to Jeter Ruling on the elbow, and miscommunication. He goes out of bounds. And Jeter a bit confused on the play, saying my bad. The Yellow Jackets lead 3-2 on the shoulders of the Carson McGuirk 3. 6:30 to go in the first. They try to go down low. It's knocked away by Williams, and A.J. Frisbee comes away with a loose basketball. Ahead to Ruling. Ruling on the lane, and he's going to be fouled. And it's number 5. It's Brandon Goldsmith. See, I had him down as 3 as well, but they called that first foul actually on Alex Phillips. And so he's got 2 fouls and Phillips has 1. And I was thinking the same thing there for a minute. (3-2) Jackets. Warren Langley. I pulled up looking like he was going for a 3, put the ball back on the ground, and was called for traveling. So a turnover for the Jackets, leading by 1, 6:07 to go in the first quarter.
A lot of 6 and 7s on the board tonight.
Directing traffic, Alex Phillips. Phillips will dump it off inside to Hardrick. Hardrick puts up a shot, and he's going to be fouled by Williams. First Yellow Jackets foul of the night, charged to Gus, and Hardrick to the line for 2. South Pittsburg playing just their 8th game. They've played 1 district game as Hardrick misses the first. Of course, South Pittsburg football, talking to Cody Henniger, the head coach of the Pirates, before the game tonight. The state championship game in football was on December 5th, and they had their first basketball game on December 8th. As driving the baseline, Carson McGuirk puts up a shot and gets fouled.
Number 10,
And Nikolai Burton, wearing number 10, will be rung up for the foul, and Carson McGuirk is going to go to the line to shoot 1. And before the state championship game in preseason, Henniger said he only had 4 basketball players in preseason camp. As McGuirk misses the shot, Jeter Ruling on the rebound and the putback over Hardrick, good, and he's fouled. So Jeter to go to the line for 1, and Hardrick picks up his first foul of the night. Of those 4 players that Henniger had in preseason, only 1 was a varsity player. And it wasn't until after football season that he got the rest of his team, and they only had a couple of days to prepare after football season had ended. Ruling misses the free throw. It's 7-3 Jackets over the Pirates in the early goings. 5:35 to go in the first period. And Ruling's going to be whistled for a foul. Ruling got tied up just a bit with Kavion Sutton. And Ruling has his first foul of the night, the team's second. Loose basketball picked up by Gus Williams. Errant pass that gets away from Khalil McCray. Warren Langley thinks about 3, decides to take it into the paint, puts up a floater, no good. Rebound will go to South Pittsburg. Pirates take it down court, a good feed and a miss from McCray. Another shot missed, and the rebound goes to Gus Williams. Into the corner, 3 from Ruling, good. Ruling 5 points on the night, and Coach Henniger is going to call a timeout. 4:48 to play in the first. Yellow Jackets leading the Pirates 10-3, and we'll take a break with them. We'll be right back here on Yellow Jacket Media. Back on Yellow Jacket Media, Grundy County leading South Pittsburg 10-3. 4:48 to go in the first period. So far in this one, 2 5-point scorers for Grundy County. It's Ruling and McGuirk. Scorers for South Pittsburg have been Goldsmith and Hardrick. Goldsmith has a field goal and Hardrick has a free throw. They try to go inside. Jeter Ruling knocks it away, but it's sent right back to the point guard, Sutton. Pirates trying to penetrate. They got Hardrick in the middle. Knocked away. Jeter Ruling steps in front of Hardrick. And Warren Langley is going to bring it down the court. McGuirk back to Langley. Langley from his right to his left goes in for a shot and has the ball stripped away by Cooper. They'll send ahead to Phillips. Phillips looking for someone down low, doesn't have it. Takes a 3, misses front iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Cooper, and Cooper puts it back in for 2. 10-5, Grundy County leading South Pittsburg, 3:47 to go in the first. They'll feed it to Gus Williams down low, and Williams goes one-on-one with Hardrick and wins the battle. Into the corner, a 3 from South Pittsburg, and that one good, drained by Cooper, and Cooper's got 5 points. 8-12, Pirates trailing. Yellow Jackets in and go into the paint to Gus Williams, and Williams puts it in. He's got 4. 14-8. Phillips, far side. To Hardrick. Hardrick sends it back out top of the key. Left elbow inside. Stepping into the lane, knocking that one away is A.J. Frisbee, and Gus Williams comes away with the basketball. Down low, wide open. There's Carson McGuirk on a feed, and it's good. 7 points on the night for the senior. 16-8, 2:40 to go in the first. Carson McGuirk with the steal. Got one man to beat. Up and under, misses the shot. Rebound goes to South Pittsburg, and a whistle. A foul, and I think it's going to be against Grundy County. Yeah, it's Warren Langley who receives the foul. I didn't see what the foul was, but it was in the backcourt. Ball was already traveling through the air down to the South Pittsburg side when the whistle was made away from the ball. Now a 3 from South Pittsburg, misses. Shot no good from Pendergrass. Into the corner, 3 from Goldsmith. Knocked away, Gus Williams picks it up. Warren Langley into the paint, puts up a shot and is going to get fouled. Body to body with Kavion Sutton, and Sutton will get the whistle.
Foul number 1, Kavion Sutton, his first, number 21.
Braxton Blevins set to check in for the Pirates as Langley heads to the line for 2. First shot is good. First points on the night for Langley. Blevins into the game. Pendergrass is out wearing number 0. And the second free throw coming from Langley. Good. 2 points for Langley and a 10-point lead for Grundy County, 18-8 with 2:07 to go in the first quarter. Long three-pointer, no good from Dayon Cooper. And a ball out of bounds off of South Pittsburg. It's Yellow Jackets basketball, and they'll have to go from one end of the court to the other on the inbound. A.J. Frisbee, the senior, the point, sends it over to a wide open Carson McGuirk on the 3. Rebound gets away from Hardrick, goes to Ruling. Ruling will put back, no good. Rebound Carson McGuirk. Another shot, no good. Langley on an offensive rebound. Ball knocked away momentarily. Jeter Ruling will corral it over the line. Send it to Langley. Left elbow 3. Good. 5 points on the night for Langley. 3 makes it 21-8 with 1:23 to go in the first. 15-footer from Hardrick misses, and the rebound goes to the Jackets. Jeter Ruling covered up very quickly on the baseline. They'll send it back out to Langley. Heat check, it's good. 8 points on the night for Langley. 24-8, Jackets lead the Pirates at home. 3 from the corner, and that will silence the crowd just a bit from Alex Phillips. Phillips has taken a couple of threes from the corner and missed. That one's good. 47 seconds to go in the first. Rebound knocked away, picked up by Frisbee. On the offensive side, 24-11, Jackets leading the Pirates. 37 seconds to go. 3 from Jeter Ruling misses, and Gus Williams is going to reach over the top of J.R. Hardrick and knock the ball out of bounds. Gus Williams has been able to do pretty much whatever he wants down low tonight with Hardrick.
Yes, sir.
24-11, 25 seconds to go in the first. South Pittsburg with the basketball. Sutton sends it over into the corner. They'll go back out to Sutton to reset the offense. 3 in the corner, far side, and Phillips will nail that one. A.J. Frisbee, 5 seconds to go. Takes it to the basket himself, weaving through traffic. First bucket of the night for Frisbee, and the horn sounds, and that'll be it for the first quarter of play. Coach Henniger not happy with his team. Coach Kevin Butler is locked in on the Grundy bench. We'll be back in just a few moments for the second quarter. Back at Coach Ricky Richards' gym, Grundy County High School. Yellow Jackets leading the South Pittsburg Pirates 26-14 as we begin the second quarter of play. Yellow Jackets in that first quarter. 8 points from Warren Langley, 7 from Carson McGuirk, 5 Ruling, 4 Williams, and 2 for Frisbee. And now the referee pointing toward the South Pittsburg side of the court. And they're having a conversation with the bookkeeper. For South Pittsburg, Alex Phillips has 6 points. All 6 of his points came off of a pair of threes. 5 points for Cooper, 2 for Goldsmith, and 1 for J.R. Hardrick. That was a free throw. He went 1 of 2 from the line. And I think they're trying to figure out whose basketball it's going to be to begin the second quarter, and it will be South Pittsburg's ball. Dayon Cooper set to throw it in, and he'll give it to Goldsmith as the whistle sounds. Goldsmith across the timeline. Cooper back to Goldsmith again. Cooper from the elbow, a 3. That one hits the iron and ricochets high into the air. Rebound goes to South Pitt. Swatted away. Nikolai Burton tries to put up a shot. Gus Williams is there to defend it. He somehow still comes away with the basketball. Knocked away again by Gus Williams, and now Carson McGuirk ahead with the basketball. Williams back to McGuirk. They'll send it to the corner. Jeter Ruling, a 3, no good. Rebound on the defensive end, Burton. Now South Pittsburg will slow it down. They'll go back to Phillips. Phillips on the elbow takes a long three, and that one in and out. Bad luck there. Rebound will go to Burton. Burton on the putback now twice, and a basket for Hardrick. Hardrick the bucket and the foul. Gus Williams on the foul. His second of the night. Team's first here in the second period. Hardrick making his second trip to the line. Was 1 of 2 in the first. He's got 3 points on the night, and the free throw misses. Fight for the loose basketball. Gus has got it, sends it ahead to Jeter Ruling. Ruling pass down low to Carson McGuirk. Great eye, and McGuirk's going to score it. 9 points for McGuirk now, his first 2 of the period. And a ball knocked away by McGuirk once again. Ruling can't pick it up. South Pittsburg will go right back with the basketball, and now a foul. White 12. That's Jeter Ruling. 2 fouls for the sophomore. And to the line for 2 is number 2, Dayon Cooper. And Cooper misses the first. Cooper 5 points tonight, his first trip to the line. Second free throw, that one too strong. And the rebound goes to Frisbee. Frisbee being chased down by Hardrick. He'll send it into the corner. McGuirk, a 3, no good. And a ball out of bounds, but a pushing foul called as we get a whistle. And Jeter Ruling is going to be called for it, his third. Substitutions for the first time tonight. Maddox Parson goes in along with T.K. Brown and Easton Reimer. Out on the court still, McGuirk and Langley. Be the first rest of the night for Ruling and Williams, along with Frisbee. 28-16, 6:17 to go in the first half. They'll send it down low to Hardrick, and Hardrick has his second basket of the quarter. 5 points on the night for him after a slow start in the first. Easton Reimer tries to drive the baseline, and he's going to run into Nikolai Burton, and Burton will be called for a foul. Burton disagreed with it, and it's the second whistle of the night. 28-18, 10-point lead for Grundy County. Inbound to TK, send it to Langley, a 3 from the left side. McGuirk, no good. Rebound, Hardrick. And I think you'll see Hardrick come to life now as the ball gets sent out of bounds. South Pittsburg had Goldsmith racing to the basket, and they shoot over top of his head. Hardrick has been one-on-one with Gus Williams all night. And now he's going to have to go head-to-head with T.K. Brown. And Brown, thick but 6 foot. Just a tad shorter than Gus Williams. He won't get pushed around, but he'll be easily reached over. 28-18, Jackets lead. Easton Reimer nearly an interception. South Pittsburg able to keep the basketball. A 3-pointer, no good. Warren Langley is going to cough up the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Last person to touch it, though, was Hardrick, and it'll be Jackets basketball again. That was a good job from Alex Phillips to get a hand in there and push that ball away. Langley in the corner. They'll go inside to T.K. Brown, and Hardrick's going to ride him to the ground. Hardrick was all over his back, and T.K. just barely gets out from under him. Hardrick's second foul of the night. Still a 10-point Grundy lead, 28-18, 5:09 to go in the first half. South Pittsburg seems to be a little more aggressive this time around as a 3 falls for Reimer from the far corner. 31-18, Grundy leading. South Pittsburg playing with a little bit more urgency, a little more willing to get in there and kind of scrap for the basketball so far this period. Came out a little flat in the first. Hardrick mid-range sends it back out top of the key, a 3, no good from Alex Phillips. And South Pittsburgh is going to pick up another foul. It's Hardrick,
Number 3, J.R. Hardrick,
who had his arms wrapped around
team third.
Easton Reimer, going for a rebound. So 4:30 to play in the first half. Grundy leading 31-18 against the team that on December 19th they fell 48-36. Parson over to Langley. Langley takes a three. That one no good. Easton Reimer snags the rebound. Reimer's going to turn around and try to put it back, and he is swatted by Hardrick.
Checking in for the Pirates, number 4, Khalil McCray.
There would have been a cheerleader needing a dentist if that had hit anyone.
Yes, sir. Pretty hard swat. Then again, he is a D1 football player. So
He is. Defensive end at that.
defense is his game.
Like we mentioned in pregame, J.R. Hardrick committed to Clemson. Loose basketball. South Pittsburg comes away with it. Phillips is going to try to back his way into the paint, puts up a shot. That one off the corner of the backboard, somehow rebounded and put back by McCray, and McCray's going to be fouled. McCray misses the shot, and on the foul,
Number 24, T.K. Brown.
it's T.K. Brown.
Khalil McCray.
And McCray is going to head to the line for two, a shooting foul. McCray's first shot, the lefty misses. His second shot misses as well, and so the scoring drought continues for South Pittsburg. They scored 4 quick points off of J.R. Hardrick to begin the period, and since then, nothing doing. They've been stuck on 18 points for a while. Meanwhile, Grundy County leading 31-18. TK out to Easton Reimer. Reimer tries a three and misses. Rebound will go to McCray. McCray brings it down court. Face-to-face with Carson McGuirk, passes it off to Phillips. Phillips corner wide open, not a good idea. He hits the three. Phillips, like Uncle Jesse from Full House, he's got his spot on the court, and it's that corner. 10-point lead for Grundy County whittled down, and answering right back with it from the corner, Warren Langley. Langley's third three-pointer of the night. He's got 11 points, and now a whistle that the Grundy faithful didn't agree with is going to go against T.K. Brown. Second foul of the night against number 24. And to the line to shoot two is Phillips. Phillips' first shot misses. 34-21, Grundy leading South Pittsburg, 3:02 to go in the first half. A.J. Frisbee back into the game. Bo Roberts fresh into the game as Carson McGuirk exits and Max Parson exits. Second free throw from Alex Phillips is good. He's got 10 points tonight. Bo Roberts has a ball go off of a defender, and it's intercepted by the Pirates. Now losing the dribble on it is Sutton. Sutton will give it away to T.K. Brown. Frisbee to Easton Reimer, and Reimer nearly has his pocket picked. Frisbee sends it to Langley. A three from the corner, good, and Warren is on fire. 12 points off of just three-pointers tonight. He's got 14 total.
Tonight is his night.
South Pittsburg, a shot no good from Goldsmith. Rebound goes to the Jackets. Langley will bring it down court. 37-22, 2:05. And Langley, trying to weave through traffic, is going to be fouled. It's number 30, Alex Phillips, who picks up the foul. That's his second.
Phillips, his second, team fourth.
Not a shooting foul, and just the fourth foul of the quarter. Easton Reimer looking for someone to inbound it to, finds Frisbee. Frisbee gives to Bo Roberts. Roberts takes a three and misses. Tipped in by T.K. Brown. Comes out of nowhere.
Number 24, T.K. Brown.
39-22. Grundy County on top of South Pittsburg. Minute 40 to play before the half. Easton Reimer trying to get the ball away from Goldsmith. They'll dump it down low. A shot up and good. Not sure how he got that one in. McCray. Hook shot from the hip. 39-24. Langley takes another three. That one no good. High arching rebound goes to Cooper. And Cooper will try to go ahead to Phillips. And he goes out of bounds. It'll be Jackets basketball.
Number 11,
Stephen Hampton checks into the game. He'll take the place of TK Brown, so no bigs in the game. Standing at the 5 is Bo Roberts. They'll try to go inside to Reimer. Reimer has it go off his hands. Roberts there with a gift.
23, Bo Roberts.
Roberts' first 2 points of the night. And now a whistle on the far side near the basketball. And it's against Easton Reimer.
To the line, number 1, Kavion Sutton.
Kavion Sutton will go to the line. His first attempt at free throws tonight, and first opportunity for points for him, and he misses the first. 41-24, 52 seconds to go in the opening period. Or correction, the opening half. Yellow Jackets won the first period 26-14. Free throw on its way, no good. Rebound, Frisbee goes upstairs and picks it off. 49 seconds, Frisbee takes it off the foot and will lose it. Had a wide open look at the basket, and now Grundy County out of frustration will foul. It's Warren Langley who commits his second foul of the night. And so the Pirates will head right back to the line. Dayon Cooper this time, and Cooper is 0 of 1 from the free throw line. 5 points on the night, and the first one there too strong. Hits the back of the iron and kicks to the right. Second shot, that one through. 41-25, Grundy County leads. 40 seconds to go in the opening half. Stephen Hampton, a three attempt, no good. Rebound and put back by Easton Reimer. He's got 5. 43-25, Jackets leading the Pirates. South Pittsburg sends it across court, and now we'll go into the paint. Kick to the corner, three-pointer from Cooper, no good. Rebound, Frisbee. Frisbee says one shot with 7 seconds to go. Easton Reimer will be given the basketball. They'll go back to Frisbee. Frisbee near the corner to Roberts. A jumper from Hampton misses, and that'll be the end of the first half. Grundy County leading this one 43-25. They put 10 minutes on the clock for the break, and we'll take a break as well. We'll be back in about 8 to give you the stats from the first. Back on Yellow Jacket Media, Grundy County leading South Pittsburg 43-25 as we are just about set to begin the second half of action between the Yellow Jackets and the Pirates. The first half of play, Grundy County won the first period 26-14. You got Warren Langley scoring 8 points in that one. He went on to score another 6 points in the second period, so the Jackets' leading scorer right now, the senior number 20 with 14 points. 9 points for Carson McGuirk. He had a 3 and then 3 more buckets. 2 points for A.J. Frisbee, 4 for Gus Williams, 5 for Jeter Ruling, who has a field goal and a 3. Easton Reimer in the same boat as well with 5. T.K. Brown with 2, and then Bo Roberts with 2. Meanwhile, for South Pittsburg, they were outscored 17-11 in the second period. Leading scorers over there for the Pirates, right now it's Alex Phillips with 10 points. He has been money from long range tonight. 3 3-pointers along with a free throw for 10. Deion Cooper, second in scoring with 6. J.R. Hardrick has 5, 2 for McCray, and then 2 for Brandon Goldsmith. Yellow Jackets tonight looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. Since the Christmas tournament in Moore County on January 2nd, they won 66-58 over Marion County. That was a district game. January 6th, they hosted Coffee County here and lost 56-53. And then they traveled to Bledsoe County on January 9th and lost that game to the Warriors 65-58. South Pittsburg, meanwhile, 5-3, 1-0 in district play this year. They've played one district game so far. It's Whitwell. Their district looks a little different this year. In the past, that district for South Pittsburg has been just them, Whitwell, and Van Buren County. But this year with the shakeup, they added Sale Creek to the mix, and so now it's South Pittsburg, Sale Creek, Van Buren, and Whitwell, who will be fighting for the district title over there in Single A. And then another positive for South Pittsburg is that they have gotten rid of Chattanooga Prep in the Single A rankings. Chat Prep, perennial state contenders and champions, had just steamrolled through that region championship in the past. And now Chat Prep will be our problem as they moved up to 2A. But that would mean that the Yellow Jackets have a berth in the state championship if we were to get that far. And I would take that all day. South Pittsburg looking for their second win in the row. On Friday, they beat Grace Baptist 64-28. Before that, they were on a 2-game losing streak. They had lost to Pickett County 76-49 and Bledsoe County 74-58 as we begin the second half of play. Carson McGuirk, a 15-footer misses. South Pittsburg on a rebound. They'll try to go inside to Hardrick and send it back out. Jumper from just outside the paint and fouled.
Foul on number 4, Carson McGuirk, his first.
Carson McGuirk is going to be rung up for the foul. His first, team's first of this period, and headed to the line is Kavion Sutton. And Sutton right now 0 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. He's going to hit his third attempt. 43-26, Grundy leads. 7:36 to go in the third. Second freebie on its way. That one will roll around and roll off. No good. Rebounded by McGuirk and sent down to Warren Langley to bring up the court. Starting 5 back on the floor for both teams. Frisbee will dribble to his left and put it up with his right. Good. Frisbee 4 points on the night, his first basket since the first period. 45-26, Pirates lead. They'll send it out to Phillips. Top of the key now, Cooper takes the 3 and misses. Rebound Langley. Langley pursued by Phillips, will get away from him. And we'll give to A.J. Frisbee. Frisbee back to Langley. Langley into the paint, puts up a shot and misses. Langley now a fight for the rebound, gets the offensive board and gives it to Gus Williams. Williams into the paint, and he's going to travel. Turnover for GCHS. (45-26). Pirates trailing the Jackets, 6:35 to go in the third quarter. Pirates moving the basketball around the perimeter, trying to go inside. A shot misses. Gus Williams is going to deny Hardrick. Phillips on the rebound, gets it back for the Pirates, and they'll try it again. Stepping in from three and taking a two-pointer is going to be Kavion Sutton. Sutton's first 2 points via the field tonight. Total 3 for him as A.J. Frisbee now tries to go into the paint, sends it back out to Jeter Ruling. Ruling, high arching shot, and that one's going to fall. Ruling 7 points on the night. 47-28, 5:38 to go in the third. Shot misses, rebound Hardrick. Hardrick tries to keep it inbounds, and he'll send it right to Carson McGuirk. McGuirk to Frisbee. Frisbee down court. And running the baseline, the referee on the far side is going to say that McGuirk stepped out and then back in to make the catch. And so a turnover for the Jackets. I'm not sure that was really his call to make there. 47-28, 5 minutes to go in the third. Three on its way from Phillips. That one misses everything, and the rebound goes to Gus Williams. Frisbee ahead to Jeter Ruling. Ruling one-on-one wins the battle over Kavion Sutton, and Sutton's going to foul. Ruling adds to his total. He's got 9 points on the night and a chance here to make it 10. And if you're listening from UVA Wise tonight, you've got something to cheer for. 10 points for Ruling as he hits the free throw. 50-28, 4:52 to go in the third. And South Pittsburg is going to give the ball to Nikolai Burton, and Burton's going to be fouled by Gus Williams. Williams' third foul of the night. Burton had missed the first shot attempt. Was trying to pick it up off the floor and take a second shot, and that's when Gus Williams had his hand all over the hands of Burton and the ball. First free throw good, second one misses. And Gus Williams fighting for the basketball, and he's going to hook the South Pittsburg rebounder and get called for it. Had his hands wrapped around the back. And with that foul, his fourth, he's going to take a seat, and TK Brown's going to come into the game. Inbound goes to Phillips. Phillips misses the easy layup. Rebound, Burton. Burton misses the shot as well, but he's going to be fouled. TK Brown commits the foul, his third of the night. And so Burton headed right back to the line. Burton's first, in and out. Second free throw, that one's good. 2 of 4 tonight is Burton. And Grundy leads by 20, 50-30, 4:42 to go in the third. Corner McGuirk, three, nothing but net. 12 points on the night for the senior. And Grundy leads 53-30 with 4:27 to go here in this third quarter. Fighting for the basket, and a good move by Burton. Misses, gets his own rebound. Put back no good as well, and TK Brown's going to pull it down. And Eli Seagrove's a menace in the student section. (53-30), a rebound goes to South Pittsburg after a failed Grundy County basket. Cooper gives to Goldsmith, who's cutting across, and Goldsmith gets the basket good. He's got 4 points tonight. That's 53-32 with 3:43 to go in the third.
Looks like the gap in the score has slowly been increasing since the second quarter.
Yeah, Grundy's been on point here in this third. Good job of limiting South Pittsburg to just 2 shots from the field that have fallen. They've almost given up just as many points on free throws as they have from the field. They'll give it to Phillips. Phillips will send it back out. A 3 on its way, no good. Rebound goes to Burton, and Burton, he has been so good since he's come into the game in place of J.R. Hardrick. And he's going to receive another foul. Carson McGuirk gets the whistle. And Burton's headed to the line again. That's his 3rd trip to the line in this quarter. He's not been money there, though, as he misses the free throw. Right now, 2 of 5. And this shot will fall, so he's a 50% free throw shooter tonight. 53-33, still a 20-point gap. A.J. Frisbee will try to cut in, and he's going to receive a foul. It'll go against South Pittsburgh's number 2, Dayon Cooper, and Cooper has his first of the night. Just the 2nd foul for South Pittsburgh since we began the second half. So Grundy will inbound. They'll go to Jeter Ruling over the top, and Jeter goes into the paint and puts up a jumper, misses. Rebound will go to Phillips. And now Phillips guarded closely by Jeter Ruling. No foul, though. They're able to get it across the timeline. Feed goes inside, taken away by A.J. Frisbee. And Frisbee's going to go all the way himself and slapping the backboard, the South Pittsburgh defender, trying to keep that ball from going in. And you can't do that. Goldsmith is going to get an automatic basket for A.J. Frisbee. Count the basket. So Frisbee now with 6 points after the basket is awarded. 55-33 your score. And now Jeter Ruling is going to trip up Kavion Sutton, so he'll get a foul.
His 4th of the night.
Jeter is the 2nd Yellow Jacket tonight with 4 fouls. Gus Williams the other with 4. So headed to the line is going to be Kavion Sutton. Sutton to shoot 2. Sutton's first is good. Just the 2nd good free throw tonight for him out of 5 attempts, and here comes the 6th. And that one is going to fall. 3 of 6 for him, as it's 55-35 Grundy County. Easton Reimer stopped in the lane, sends it back out to Carson McGuirk. McGuirk's going to drive to the basket, miss the first, miss the rebound, and the putback, and he's going to be pushed. The call will go against Alex Phillips, his 3rd. And 55-35, 2:37 to go in the 3rd. Grundy County leads. Easton Reimer's inbound pass is knocked away, and it goes out of bounds, and he'll try it again. Reimer's got Frisbee deep. Instead, tries to go to T.K. Brown close and gets it in. Reimer trying to stay out of a trap in the corner, does so. A.J. Frisbee on the right elbow. Dribbles in, takes a 15-footer, air ball. And Phillips is going to snag it out of the air. 2:16 to play in the 3rd, 55-35 your score. Two minutes to go. Burton gets one to roll off the iron, and the putback is good for Cooper. 56-37. Minute 41 to go in the third. And now a whistle. Shot waved off. And the foul on 24, TK Brown, that's his fourth.
There seems to be a little student section fighting going on between South Pitt and Grundy.
Well, you're getting a little chippy. We won't comment on that, though.
For the Jackets, number 23, Bo Roberts.
First free throw from Burton, good as he heads back to the line. And second one on its way, that one good as well. 57-39, minute 32 to go in the third.
What a pass by Easton Reimer.
Nothing doing on that one. And South Pittsburg able to keep the ball in play. It'll be Yellow Jackets basketball after it goes out of bounds. Minute 15 to go. 57-39 your score. Jackets leading South Pittsburg. Carson McGuirk, a reverse layup good. 14 points for McGuirk, and it's 59-39. Less than a minute to go in the third. Ball tipped up. And it'll go out of bounds. 54 seconds to go in the third. 20-point lead for the Jackets. South Pittsburg takes a three and misses. Rebound goes to Warren Langley. A.J. Frisbee will bring it down court. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Frisbee to Reimer. Reimer sends it to the basket. Misses. Phillips on the rebound. No whistle. Ahead to Burton. Burton's going to score it easy. Burton 7 points in the game, all 7 coming in this quarter, and now Easton Reimer is going to be called for carrying the basketball. 59-41, 22 seconds to go in the period, and South Pittsburgh is going to take a timeout, and we will as well. Grundy County leading 59-41, 22 seconds before we get to the final 8 minutes. Back at Coach Ricky Richards' gym after the short 30-second timeout. 22 seconds to go in the third. Grundy leading the Pirates 59-41, looking to take revenge for an earlier loss this season back on December 19th. That was a 48-36 loss in South Pittsburgh. And a quick whistle and a foul to Easton Reimer as he got hands in on the ball handler. And so with the clock stopped at 15.6 seconds, heading to the line is going to be Brandon Goldsmith. Goldsmith, his first 2 shots tonight from the charity stripe. Shot is good. Rattles around and falls. 5 points for Goldsmith tonight. And now a technical foul on Grundy County's number 23, Bo Roberts. And Roberts has his hands up wondering what happened. So Bo Roberts is teed up. That'll be his first foul of the night. And Goldsmith will continue to shoot free throws, this time with nobody on the rebound. And they will give Goldsmith the technical free throws as well. He misses the first of the 2 technicals. Bo Roberts is out of the game. And in his place, they're going to send in, as the second shot misses, in his place, they're going to send in Talon Sons, who's wearing number 55 tonight. Usually Aiden Stevens wearing 55, but he's up in the student section. Jumper is good from Goldsmith. 10 seconds to go. 59-45, Grundy leads. Easton Reimer with a floater, a whistle. Shot no good. Clock stopped at 6 seconds. Foul coming against South Pittsburg. And it's against number 1, Kavion Sutton. Sutton's third. And Easton Reimer misses the first of 2 free throws. Second shot is good. 3 seconds. South Pittsburg sends up a floater. Goldsmith knocks it down, and that'll do it for the third. 60-47 your score. Grundy County leading South Pittsburg. We'll take a break and be right back in just a few moments here on Yellow Jacket Media. Back on Yellow Jacket Media, that was the best scoring quarter of the night for South Pittsburg. They outplayed Grundy County 22-15, and they whittled the score down to 60-47 as we go into the fourth quarter. South Pittsburg will get the ball first, and a shot on the basket and a foul is going to be charged against Gus Williams right out the gate. And I think that means that Gus is done for the night. That should be his 5th foul, and it is. They'll signal him out, and TK Brown is going to enter the game. Shooting foul for South Pittsburg. And Dayon Cooper is going to take the honors, and he hits the first one. 8 points on the night for Cooper now. Make that 9. He had 8 through the first 3. 5 points for Hardrick. 2 points for McCray. As Cooper gets the second shot. 10 points on the night for Goldsmith. He's had a good one. Grundy County has the ball back, leading by 11, 60-49. Nice TK Brown battling on the inside, gets it up and good. And who would you say made that pass?
Jeter Ruin, the one and only.
TK with 4 points tonight. Jeter Ruling on the assist. 62-49, 7:20 to go in the game. Burton kicks it out. They go for a 3 on the right elbow. The shot no good from Kevion Sutton, and a whistle. And it'll be against South Pittsburgh's number 2, Dayon Cooper, his second foul of the night. 62-49, 7:07 to play in the game. Grundy County with the basketball, bringing it down court. Langley to Maddox Parson, who's new into the game. And a turnover. Ahead now to Dayon Cooper. Cooper, the layup misses. Burton on the rebound for the Pirates and puts it back. Cooper, 7 points, all in the third quarter. And now you can make it 9 for him. Yellow Jacket shot misses and goes out of bounds, but it's off of a Pirate. And so the Jackets will get it right back. Jackets inbound to Ruling. Ruling takes it into the paint, goes one-on-one with Phillips and misses. Rebound goes to the Pirates. Ruling with 10 points on the night. That's second best behind McGuirk and Langley, who both have 14. 6 points for Frisbee, 6 for Reimer, 2 for Brown and Roberts, 4 for Gus Williams. And a ball knocked out of bounds. A.J. Frisbee back into the game, and he'll take out Jeter Ruling. On the inbound, Kavion Sutton will give to Brandon Goldsmith. Goldsmith, the basketball, sends back to Sutton. Sutton across court to Cooper. They'll take it inside Burton. Burton in the paint, puts up a shot and misses. He's going to be fouled by T.K. Brown, and that should be 5 for Brown as well. No, they called it on White 20, so it's Langley. I know TK was down in that scrum, and I was afraid he was going to receive his 5th. Instead, it's Langley who's called for the infraction, and Burton heads to the line. He hits the first. They sent Burton to the line 4 times for 8 shots in the third, and he made 5 of them. And now he's made 5 in a row. 62-53, A.J. Frisbee from corner to corner gets the bucket and the foul. It's Dayon Cooper who commits the foul. Frisbee gets the 2 points. He's got 8. And now this Frisbee free throw can make it 9. 64-53. Oh, the free throw no good. The rebound will go to Alex Phillips. Phillips gives it away to Sutton. And the bucket good.
South Pitt has cut it down to a 9-point lead.
It was Burton on the basket on the feed from Sutton. 64-55, 5:38 to go in the game. Grundy's lead is dwindling. Maddox Parson into the paint. Shot with the left hand misses. Rebound, T.K. Brown, the putback. TK with 6 points tonight. And now a feed down to Burton, and Burton is going to answer it right back. And Burton has been unstoppable in place of J.R. Hardrick at the 5. Maddox Parson to Carson McGuirk, and McGuirk is going to slide his feet and a turnover. Trying to stop and had his feet nearly come out from under him, and Coach Kevin Butner is going to call a full timeout. We'll take that full timeout with him, and we'll be back in just a few moments here on Yellow Jacket Media. Timeout didn't last long for Grundy County. South Pittsburg takes advantage of the full timeout. And we are now set to go. 5:07 in the game. 66-57, Grundy County leading South Pittsburg. Pirates with the basketball. Shot contested by Warren Langley. It misses. Rebound goes right back to the Pirates, and the Pirates are going to get that one to fall. It was Sutton with his first points of the quarter, and now Grundy County is going to fall. Is going to throw the ball out of bounds, I should say. And their lead now cut to 7. 4:32 to go in the game. 66-59. Jackets leading South Pittsburg. Pirates throwing it around the 5. 5 out, I should say. Now Burton back into the paint. Burton on a feed is going to hit the shot, is going to take a shot and get a foul called. And it's Carson McGwirt who picks up his 3rd. 4:05 to go in the game, 66-59. And Burton, surprise, surprise, headed back to the free throw line. And he hits the 1st. He's hit 6 free throws in a row.
I believe this is the lowest score gap we've had since the beginning of the game.
It definitely is. Grundy County now leading just 66-61 after leading by more than 20. A meltdown in the 3rd. Saw South Pittsburg outscore them 22-15. 5-point advantage. Grundy County looking to add to it. Warren Langley is going to be called for traveling. He looks to the bench like he can't believe it, and Coach Kevin Butner just shakes his head and says, yeah, you did. .344 to go into the game. The turnover stops the clock. Grundy leading 66-61. Pirates looking to penetrate, can't do it. They'll send it around the arc a couple of times. Now dribble into the paint, and a jumper good from Goldsmith. They've taken their time getting a shot, but when they've taken the shot, it's gone in. They've been very selective, and now Maddox Parson, a pass to Warren Langley, goes off of his fingertips and out of bounds.
It's like South Pittsburg is slow to heat up.
Easton Reimer's going to check into the game. He removes Maddox Parson. So it's Reimer, Langley, McGwirt, Brown, and Frisbee on the court right now for Grundy County. 2:55 to go in the game. Yellow Jackets leading by a triple, 66-63, and a whistle. A.J. Frisbee called for a foul. His 1st of the night. Not a shooting foul. And it's the 4th foul for the team in this quarter, and so it'll be South Pittsburg inbounding. They're going to inbound in front of their own bench. Referee will whistle for Nikolai Burton to tuck his jersey in. It came out just a few moments ago while he was playing. We go back to action. 2:40 left to play. Grundy up by one possession, I should say. Burton, a floater, cuts the lead to 1. And that is the definition of putting the team on your back. He's done that through the 3rd and 4th quarters. And it's going to force Kevin Butner to take a timeout, as Grundy now leads just 66-65 with 2:22 to go in the game. And Coach Butner wants a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout with him. We'll be back in just a few moments on Yellow Jacket Media. Back on Yellow Jacket Media, and the story of this second half has been Nikolai Burton. Didn't play a lot in the first, didn't score at all in the first. J.R. Hardrick, the football commit to Clemson, played the 5 in the first, was not super effective, especially against Gus Williams. And since Burton has come in, he has scored 19 points, and he's on a streak where he's hit 7 free throws in a row. And because of his play, Grundy County, who led by more than 20 at one point in this game in the third, now only leads by 1, 66-65 with 2 minutes to go.
What a comeback by South Pittsburg.
So Grundy has to hold. Burton with the basketball, trying to back his way into the paint, sends it back out. Burton goes to work against TK Brown, and now South Pittsburg will throw the ball out to slow it back down. At the point, Dayon Cooper. Jumper from 15 feet, and banging it is Goldsmith, and South Pittsburg has the lead 67-66 with 1:27 to play, and there's going to be another timeout.
How did he make that?
On the move and everything.
They're making everything. It's not fair.
And that's what I was talking about as Kevin Butner takes a 30-second timeout. South Pittsburgh's not rushed their shots. They've not been trying to just get down the court and score as fast as they can. They've gotten on the perimeter. They've eaten up 10 seconds of clock just throwing the ball around and trying to figure out what they're going to do. They haven't been able to really penetrate all that much. What you see is they'll be on the outside of the perimeter, take a couple of steps in and shoot a jumper, and it's been money. They have not missed.
Number 10 and number 5.
Yeah, 10 is Nikolai Burton, who has scored 19, all here in the second half. Number 5, Brandon Goldsmith, 10 points going into this quarter. Now has 14 on the night. And now an offensive foul against South Pittsburg, it looks like. No, they're going to call a moving screen on Grundy County.
Looks like
and
the
it's
floor's a little
against
slippery.
And it's against TK Brown, and so Brown has fouled out of the game. I thought they had called the foul against South Pittsburg. Instead, they get TK Brown for a moving screen. And so TK has fouled out, so both of Grundy County's go-to 5s are out of the game, and Bo Roberts is going to have to play the 5. And once again, a foul. This one is going to be against Warren Langley. He's going to pick up his 4th. Jeter Ruling also has 4. Jeter right now on the bench. No, I take that back. Jeter standing right in front of us at midcourt, also in the game. Goldsmith is going to head to the line for 2, as Grundy County has 5 team fouls, and he's going to hit the first one. 68-66, Pirates leading the Jackets. And here comes the second free throw. That one's good too. Minute 16 to go in the game as the clock rolls. 3-point lead for the Pirates on a wild comeback here at Ricky Richards Gym. Game not over yet, though. A.J. Frisbee, a good little handoff to Bo Roberts under the basket. Roberts misses the shot, though. And a minute to go. Pirates with the basketball. And Grundy's going to have to foul here to stop the clock, and it'll be Frisbee. Frisbee's second foul will send the Pirates to the line for 2, and taking the honors will be Kavion Sutton. Sutton's first attempt, no good. Too strong, hits the back iron. And now Kevin Butner is going to take a timeout. And it's going to have to be a 30. 49.8 seconds to go in the game. 69-66. South Pittsburg leading the Yellow Jackets. Like I mentioned, Burton, 19 points in this second half, has been fantastic, and he has been the catalyst for South Pittsburg. He had a bucket in the third, and then on 8 free throw attempts, he hit 5 of them. Since then, he's been a perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line, and in this quarter has 8 points from the field. 19 total for him. Hasn't scored, though, since the 2:22 mark. And making that free throw is Sutton to make it a 4-point game. 66, Yellow Jackets, 70, South Pittsburg, 45 seconds to go in the game. Frisbee dribbles into the paint. Kisses it off the glass, good for 2. Frisbee 4 points this quarter. 2-point game, 70-68, 31.3 seconds to go in the game, and it's going to be Jeter Ruling who commits the foul to stop the clock, but that's going to be his 5th, and so Jeter Ruling is out of the game. He's the 3rd Yellow Jacket to foul out tonight, joining Gus Williams, who went first, and Brown, who went second. So now to the line for South Pittsburg is Alex Phillips, and Phillips is 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Hasn't shot a free throw since the second and doesn't have a single point this half, but he's going to get that first free throw. 71-68. If he makes it, South Pittsburg wants a timeout. Shot up in the air, shot good, and there's the timeout. Alex Phillips, 12 points on the night, had 10 in the first, only 2 here in the second half. But they're 2 big free throws that puts the game out of reach, 72-68, 31.3 if the Pirates can hang on. Yellow Jackets, their lowest scoring quarter in the game was the third. They had just 15, and now the fourth is shaping up to be the worst. A.J. Frisbee, 4 points on a pair of field goals, and T.K. Brown, 4 points on a couple of shots. And so far, that's been it for the Jackets in the fourth. And you can't say it comes down to free throws, because Grundy has only shot 3 free throws in the second half, and they've made 2 of them. .3 on the clock. 72-68. South Pittsburg leading Grundy County. Grundy County will inbound the basketball. It'll be Frisbee to Easton Reimer, and Reimer in a foot race to get it across the timeline does. Reimer over into the corner, Carson McGuirk. McGuirk doesn't have a shot at a 3. Goes back out top of the key, Frisbee. Frisbee off the glass, no good. Rebound to the pit. It's Goldsmith, and Goldsmith will be fouled. It was Easton Reimer who got to him to stop the clock. That'll be Easton Reimer's 3rd. And so to the line, Goldsmith, who in this quarter is 2 of 2 from the line, 4 of 6 on the night. Goldsmith's first free throw. That one too short. 72-68. Pirates lead it. The second one on its way, good. 73-68, Pirates in command. Easton Reimer will go to the basket and will get a foul on the floor.
Foul number 10,
Nikolai Burton, his 3rd foul, team's 3rd, and Reimer to inbound. Reimer out to Langley, 13 seconds, Langley along 3, good. And timeout Grundy County. 73-71, South Pittsburg lead, down to 2 with 9.8 seconds to go. Plenty of time for something to happen here. Grundy has to stop the clock quickly and hope that South Pittsburg misses 1 of 2. Because Grundy with 5 team fouls will send someone to the line regardless. And right now, you want to keep the ball out of the hands of Burton and you want to keep the ball out of the hands of Goldsmith. Alex Phillips has been solid tonight as well. He's hit 3 free throws in a row, 3 of 4 for the night. Warren Langley in foul trouble. He's got 4. Carson McGuirk has 3. So you hope that Langley doesn't have to commit the foul. I would imagine you'd go to Easton Reimer, who's got enough speed to catch whoever the ball handler is. Set to inbound to Sutton. 9.8 seconds on the clock, 73-71 Pirates. Gets the inbound, and Carson McGuirk's going to commit the foul. McGuirk's 4th, and the man they foul is Alex Phillips. Phillips has hit 3 in a row, 2 of 2 in this quarter, and Grundy needs him to miss at least 1. First shot on its way, good. Phillips, who was scoreless in this half until this quarter, is 3 of 3 from the line, and a chance to put it out of reach will do so. Timeout is called by South Pittsburg. 75-71. 7.5 seconds to go in the game, and this one's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a break and catch our breath. We'll be right back in just a minute. Back on Yellow Jacket Media, waning seconds of this contest, and what should not have been a nail-biter has turned into one. Grundy led by more than 20. And now with 7.5 seconds to go in the contest, the Jackets trail 75-71, a 4-point game. Still a one-possession game if you get a foul on a 3. A.J. Frisbee's going to inbound. They'll keep the defense behind the offense of Grundy County. And there's a foul. Easton Reimer cutting to the basket. He's going to be touched up by Kavion Sutton. Sutton's 4th. That'll stop the ball. Not a shooting foul, just the 4th foul for South Pittsburg. 4.3 seconds to go, 75-71 Pirates. They'll give to Reimer. And Reimer is going to turn the ball over. Reimer couldn't make a decision, took a step before he passed the ball, and with 2.6 seconds to go, Pirates will inbound to Phillips, and that will do it. The improbable comeback, South Pittsburg gets it. 75-71, the final score from Grundy County, and the Pirates will sweep the Jackets on the season. South Pittsburg girls will lose to the Yellow Jackets, the Lady Jackets 72-22, but the boys will lose 75-71 to South Pittsburg. That'll do it from Coach Ricky Richards' gym. They split them up. For David Lanier, I'm Tyler Brown saying so long from Colmont, Tennessee. We'll see you Friday night when the Yellow Jackets host Sequatchie County. That game will be on BLTV Channel 6. We'll see you then, everybody.